Welcome to Making English Fun. Today we're looking at pronouncing 30 herbivore dinosaurs. If you want the resources for this, you can get the worksheets and the games and all the activities on makingenglishfun.com. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaurus. This was a huge dinosaur with big long legs that helped it move its neck back so it could reach the leaves at the top of tall trees. Triceratops. Triceratops. This name means three-horned face because it had three long horns on its face, and these were mainly used for defense and attracting mates. Next, there are two ways to say this dinosaur: Diplodocus, Diplodocus, or Diplodocus, Diplodocus. And this is one of the longest dinosaurs ever found. It could be 30 meters long. Next, Stegosaurus, Stegosaurus. Now this dinosaur is famous for the big bony plates it had on its back. These could be used for display or for keeping it cool on a hot day. Next is Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus. Now this dinosaur is famous for looking like a walking tank. Its entire body was covered in armor scales called scutes. Iguanodon. Iguanodon. Now this dinosaur is famous for the two thumb spikes that it probably used for digging into fruits and nuts, but it might have used them for defense as well. Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus. Now this dinosaur is another big dinosaur, a sauropod, and we think it had such a long tail it could make a crack sound like a whip to scare away predators. Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. Now this dinosaur is famous for a long crest, maybe a meter long, that it had on the top of its head that we think it could use to make sounds and make sounds travel further. Sauroposeidon. Sauroposeidon. This dinosaur is one of the tallest dinosaurs that we've ever discovered. Camarasaurus. Camarasaurus. This dinosaur had hollow bones. That means there wasn't much inside, and this made it lighter to help it walk. Argentinosaurus. Argentinosaurus. This dinosaur is one of the biggest dinosaurs we've ever found. We think it could weigh as much as 10 elephants. Corythosaurus. This dinosaur's name means helmet lizard, and that's because its head looked like it was wearing a helmet, so it was ready to go for a bike ride. Maiasaura. Maiasaura. This dinosaur's name means good mother lizard, and that's because when we found it, it looked like it was caring for its young in nests. Europlacephalus. Europlacephalus. This dinosaur, like Ankylosaurus, was covered in bony armor, and it had a club for a tail, making it nearly invincible. Shunosaurus. Now this dinosaur also had a club at the end of its tail, which it likely used to hit other dinosaurs if they were trying to eat it. Pachycephalosaurus. This one is a big one. Pachycephalosaurus. Now this name means thick head lizard because it had a dome-shaped bony head about 25 centimeters thick. Edmontosaurus. Edmontosaurus. Now this dinosaur is named after Edmonton in Canada because that's where its fossils were first found. Dryosaurus. Dryosaurus. Now this dinosaur had long legs so it could run fast. It wasn't a fighter, it was a runner. Amargasaurus. Amargasaurus. Now this dinosaur had big spikes running all the way down its back. These could have been used for display or defense. Kentrosaurus. Kentrosaurus. This dinosaur is a relative of Stegosaurus, but instead of plates on its back, it had big spines. Heterodontosaurus. Heterodontosaurus. Now this dinosaur means different tooth lizard, and that's because it had different teeth in its mouth for eating different types of food. Nigersaurus. Nigersaurus. Now this dinosaur had 500 teeth in its mouth, tiny little teeth that it could use like a lawnmower to eat plants. Saltosaurus was a small sauropod with little bony plates in its back that it could use to have protection from some predators. Lesothosaurus. Lesothosaurus. Now this dinosaur was small and quick, and it's named after the country Lesotho. Hypsilophodon. Hypsilophodon. This dinosaur was a small dinosaur, and it could probably run quite quickly. Platyosaurus. Platyosaurus. Now this is one of the earliest dinosaurs during the Triassic period, 200 million years ago. Lianissaura. Lianissaura. Now this dinosaur lived in what is now Australia, and then it was a very cold place, so this dinosaur had to adapt for polar winters. Scelidosaurus. Scelidosaurus. Now this is one of the earliest dinosaurs and one of the earliest armored dinosaurs, and it had little bony plates in its skin to try and help it stop being eaten. Therizinosaurus. Therizinosaurus. Now this dinosaur is famous for being in Jurassic World Dominion. It was the big bird-like herbivore dinosaur, but you know it because of the huge long claws it had on its hand. Lambeosaurus. Lambeosaurus. Now this dinosaur is famous for a big hollow crest that it might have used like a musical instrument. So that's how to pronounce over 30 herbivore dinosaurs, from the towering Brachiosaurus to the armored Ankylosaurus. Hopefully this has been useful. If it has, please press like. If you want to know more, like some carnivore dinosaurs, press subscribe. And if you want some worksheets and some activities you can do with dinosaurs, we have loads of these on makingenglishfun.com. The link is in the description. They are all free to download and use. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. So that's over 30 herbivores. Dome-shaped bony head. Dome-shaped bony head. This cut. This dinosaur's name means large crest lizard. No, it doesn't. It means single crest lizard. Start again. Its name means something bull. Now, in real terms, cut. Whew.